Hey Cancer, this is going to be your January 2022 monthly reading. I almost said 2021, it's crazy. So yesterday I just launched my Psychic Readings monthly membership. If you would like to join, the link is in the description box below. After you purchase, you'll immediately have access to the January videos, so portal readings, love readings, life purpose, collective messages, weekly messages, new moon and full moon readings. So, okay, let's go ahead and get into it. Ooh, Ace of Swords, yes. So it looks like you're going to have a breakthrough about something. We'll see where this goes. Or this is like a new idea coming into your truth, that kind of energy. Some of you are deciding to go back to school. I did just hear that. We have trapped in fear in reverse. That is awesome. I love that so much. So if you were up in your head about something, it looks like in January you have clarity on the situation, or you set yourself free from something. This could have been financial worries or some abandonment wounds coming up. Maybe you're feeling alone, something like that. Or this could even be like a health issue. Ace of Wands. And the Two of Cups. Interesting. With the awareness card. Yeah, you're definitely gaining clarity. So it's really interesting because the first two cards and this awareness cards gives me kind of like the same vibe, where it's like this energy of you being in your head about something, or just being totally immersed in your fears. There's a lot of worry, a lot of concern. Now going into January, it doesn't feel like you're in this energy anymore, but there's something that was definitely on your mind, but it's kind of an energy of the truth being revealed, or having kind of like a breakthrough moment that helps you like cut out the source of your fear, is what I'm trying to say. And then we have the Ace of Wands here. So there's a brand new passionate beginning for you, or you're just feeling fired up about life. Maybe you're working on a passion project, doing things that really fill your soul up. It's interesting because like there's that Eight of Swords. Yes, you were definitely going through a lot. Nine of Swords. Wow, Seven of Cups. You were definitely up in your head about things. Maybe you were feeling confused about a relationship, your stability, your health. There's something here you were up in your head about, but there is movement forward. We have your power card here, so this is you calling your power back to you and finding that stability that you were craving, I feel. Okay. Let's clarify the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Swords together. Okay, yeah. This is interesting. So this looks like the Ten of Swords, but it says everything is fine. There's two cards in this deck. So anytime the everything is fine card comes out, this tells me that whatever you were worrying about, it was kind of like unnecessary worry, where you were making something bigger than what it appeared. Like someone here has definitely had to face like a big fear of yours, or you, again, there's like something that was haunting you, really bothering you, and you kind of like realized you were in this, in your head space, and you were overthinking the whole process. So I feel that you really went in about the situation, or you had to like cut something out of your life that was triggering this fear. So like if you're dealing with trauma, for instance, it's kind of like you're becoming more aware of your triggers and you're like actively working through them. And then if this is like a career, maybe you were worried about where the money was going to come from, things like that, whatever it is. But you've pulled yourself out of that, and you're kind of in this space of complete clarity now, and also action. It's a really beautiful mix of energies that we have here. So then we have the 10 of Pentacles. This is abundance and prosperity coming into your life. This is something long-term if you're looking for a job, or maybe you recently found a job, something like that. For others of you, this can be your own sense of safety and security within yourself that you're working on, because you realized when you're allowing fear to consume you, it's not doing anything good for you. And I feel like you broke free from that, or at least you're going to in January. We also have the 5 of Wands. Maybe there was some issues in your career or some drama around you. For others, this is more of a resistance energy where you are resisting facing your fear or something like that. No, I did notice this once in another reading, but they're wearing masks in the card. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of funny. Okay. So what helps Cancer gain clarity? 7 of Cups in reverse. You got out of your head. Yeah. You may have even purchased a new book or something. You're doing research. Like I mentioned before, some of you might be going back to school, or you're getting like a certificate. You've done an excellent job on getting out of your head, or you're going to at least. This is really powerful because this is like you standing in your power, no longer allowing the past to haunt you or your thoughts to haunt you. It's like this reading is like you taking control of your life, but in a really positive way. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see the Emperor when I said that. I love this. I love what I do. Yeah. What's interesting is we have the 9 of Wands here. So it's kind of like before you went through this situation, you were really in this place of giving up and something happened. We do have two different cards of the suits of swords. So it's very possible that like you had communication with somebody and they helped you break free from this situation, or they helped change your perspective in some way. Or this can even be something as simple as like you found a quote and it like inspired you to face your fears, something like that. But you definitely took control of your life or your business. Could definitely be a business owner. So let's go ahead and clarify the Ace of Wands. I just saw 7:55 on my timer. So you're definitely going through a period of changes. You're making a lot of changes in your life, and this is really going to benefit you in all aspects of your life. I feel like this is a major spiritual lesson for you too. Yeah, you're finding your passion for life again. But this is going over the Ace of Wands. Wands is very much a passionate energy, but fire signs, they know how to take action. I say they, and I'm a fire sign. I got so much fire in my chart. We know how to take action. But that's exactly what it feels like. You're just in this space where you're tapped into this really passionate energy, and you're starting to take action. It's like you're not listening to your fears anymore. You're taking action regardless of what your thoughts tell you, regardless of fear. If fear comes up, it's like you're feeling the fear and you're doing it anyways. Because you know the long-term investment is worth it. This could even be somebody going after their dreams, no matter what that dream is. Okay, what else? 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're investing in yourself. For sure. This is a beautiful energy. Very beautiful with that earth and fire mix. Because number one, you have the action there and the passion for your goals. And then the 9 of Pentacles is basically saying like you're taking the right steps to invest in yourself. Now, it might be a really slow process. Like if you're in the middle of a launch or you're actively working towards your dreams, it may have been a really slow process, especially because your thoughts were holding you back for a period of time. Now, what's interesting is this Knight of Wands is facing this way. So she's running towards this Eight of Swords in reverse and this Ace of Wands. You may have had to end like a relationship or something for some of you. I'm hearing, because like what they're telling me, they're so funny. So they're giving me a vision of a tree, and I see like, but this is like your tree, and I see like all these other trees with fruit, and then the tree that's in front of you is just not bearing any fruit. And they're talking about that relationship that you had to let go of. It feels very much like you had to let something go. And if it's not a relationship, it's just something where there was like a dead end. Like nothing was growing from this tree, whatever this tree represents for you. So we do have the Hermit here. So this is kind of like a dark night of the soul energy. Maybe you've had to detach from social media. You've had to take time to go within. Ace of Swords again. Yeah, you had to go within to find the clarity that you needed to break free. I keep hearing break free. You liberated yourself from something. Now, if you have your own business, or you're at least wanting to start a business up, I feel like things are going to pick up for you within the next few months, which is really beautiful. Now, there's some kind of idea that's showing up, because this energy is more showing up as like a breakthrough that sets you free from this energy of being trapped in fear. This is like a liberation energy, right? And then the Ace of Swords over here is a totally different vibe. It's kind of like you getting this really good idea. It's like just in a moment. It's like it clicks. You know what to do. You know what action to take. You know how to plan out the steps. And you're actively like doing this. And you're planting seeds in the right places. Maybe you have a desire to be in the spotlight, or you are in the spotlight. Or you're getting ready to get a lot of recognition. I don't really feel that this Star card is necessarily about healing. Now back here it can, but in this place it's like a totally different vibe. This is more like you're inspired. Maybe you're inspired by like a woman, because there is a woman on this card, or somebody inspired you to like keep going, something like that. They helped you shift your perspective. So it led to this cycle where you had to break free or change your mentality, something like that, because you were standing at a crossroads. It's like either stay where you are or rise, is the impression I'm getting. And you decided to bring things full circle with that circle there, and you closed out a chapter of your life. You decided to move forward and to transform your situation. Some of you really have the desire to relocate. And it's kind of like, that could even be what this trapped in fear card was, is like you just want to get out of your place. There's something here about independence as well. You want something to be over, something to end, but it was in reverse. So it's kind of like you didn't know how to get to that place though. But something happened. You either talked to somebody, or you had a moment of realization that just like helped you to really go within and close out this cycle. So if you're not experiencing this yet, by the end of January, it's showing like all of this happening. Now, this could even unfold for you in Aquarius season with that Star card there too. If you work on social media, you might even go viral. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. You might be collaborating with somebody new, working on a group project. We have the Eight of Pentacles as well. Damn. The Empress and the freaking Fool. Oh my gosh. And the Queen of Swords. Whew. So I'm just going to say it. Cancer beat everybody this month. This is like, oh my God, Cancer. You are stepping into your power. Like, this is freaking powerful. I'm just gonna say it. Like, I am so proud of you. Like, I almost got tears in my eyes. This is intense, but in like a really good way. It's like really inspiring, because like, it's showing you like just in this really dark space, and like just the energy shift going from that dark place to like finding that motivation and passion to still pursue your dreams even when you're at rock bottom. Like, yeah, I love that so much. This is amazing. You're calling your power back to you. You're claiming that part of yourself. Seriously, like 2022 is like, it's gonna be fire for you. You might be a creative as well. So we have two cards here that's showing like they're both doing like artistic things or design work. Maybe you're working on your design skills for some of you. For others of you, you might be an artist or anything in the creative field. I really feel like I'm connecting with somebody who has their own business, or you're really striving to own your own business because you want to experience financial freedom. Some of you are already there. Like, you've already knocked it out of the park. You figured out abundance. Others of you, you're like, you're right there. You're right there. Tower in reverse. Yeah, you took yourself, because like the way I'm seeing this, like upright, it's like that's that dark place that you were in, right? Like the walls were caving in, the floor beneath you was crumbling, like that kind of energy, really intense energy. But with it showing up in reverse, it's like you've removed yourself from this situation and you rebuilt yourself. Who was it that got that? I think Gemini? Was it Gemini that rebuilt themselves? Maybe you got Gemini in your chart. I don't know. I don't really get like the same vibe as I did with Gemini. Them, it was more like a twin flame thing, I believe. But with you, this feels like it correlates more to like your mentality. Like maybe you went through a lot of trauma. Yeah, you definitely went through a lot of trauma. Three of Swords in reverse, but you're rebuilding yourself through the pain. So it's not necessarily a relationship for you guys. Like for some of you, I did mention that there was a relationship you had to break free from, but it feels even deeper than that. Like that could definitely be true for some of you, but I'm definitely connecting to Cancers like that have been through some shit. Like you know what it's like to struggle. You know what it's like to be totally immersed into your suffering. But you also know how to utilize that as your greatest tool for your transformation. And that's exactly what's showing up. So let's go ahead and clarify this Two of Cups. What's the Two of Swords? What happened? Oh, okay. Eight of Cups. Yeah, for some of you, there was definitely a relationship that you had to separate yourself from. You were kind of being torn in two different directions, not necessarily between two different people, but this is kind of like your Cancer side who loves family, super loving and nurturing, not wanting to leave, you know? And then there was this other side of you that was like, no, I deserve more. This isn't what I want. There was just like a misalignment in some kind of relationship that you had, whether it was romantic, a work partnership, something like that, but you were definitely torn. But you did make the decision to walk away. You turned your back on whatever that is. Now, for others of you, this might not even be a person. This might be your career where your career was going one way, and now you're just going in a totally different direction, and it's sparked by this new idea that you get. So you're going to take a leap into the unknown, you're going to take a risk, and there's a lot of abundance and prosperity coming in for you. Just make sure you continue to align with this Empress energy, because intuitively I'm feeling there are some of you that are in this energy, but it feels like the majority of you are like becoming the Empress is what I want to say, or Emperor if you're a guy, it doesn't matter. But I feel like just don't give up on aligning yourself, because you're very close. You're very close. You don't want to quit. Yeah, you don't want to quit right before you get there. And I feel like I really need to say that, like, someone watching this, like, you're almost there. You're almost there, so don't give up on that. Now we do have the Five of Wands and the Strength card as well. I'm seeing this more as this was you battling yourself. This could be like your past haunting you, something like that, and you were resisting opening up your heart or making these changes, but you found strength to overcome your challenges. Another thing that I do want to mention is you might have a blocked solar plexus chakra. But what's really beautiful in this reading, it's showing you calling your power back to you and stepping fully into your power, aligning with your truth. Yeah, so you might have some things come up around rejection, insecurity, things like that. Just make sure you're being cautious with how you talk to yourself, because the way that you talk to yourself matters. You want to make sure you're choosing Empress words. That an Empress knows her value. She knows her worth. She's confident. She's fierce, abundant, prosperous. So make sure you're speaking these things into your life, because it's going to help you get unstuck if you're not already in that energy. So let's go ahead and pull a couple of these. What do we have for Cancer? Mature man. Interesting. Change. And then we have great fortune. Yeah, I knew abundance and prosperity was coming in for you. And courthouse. Now, courthouse can also be about contracts. Maybe you're signing a contract in business, or there's that energy of collaboration for others of you. You may have literally had to go through court about something and dealt with like legalities. But there is a lot, yeah, there's a lot of abundance that's coming in for you for sure with that great fortune. That change is interesting because we were talking about how there's at least one of you that really want to move. There's something here about movement, whether it's you're literally wanting to get your own place, or you're wanting to transform your life, transition from one phase into another. So that is happening for you. Yeah, we have the pathway and all these butterflies. So you are choosing to transform yourself. I don't know if you can see the butterflies, guys, but this is your destined path. Number 35 breaks down to an 8. That's abundance, prosperity. But that can also be a karmic number where you've been dealing with karmic cycles that you have to learn in this lifetime. But I feel like you're closing that out. Yeah, for some of you, it's definitely in regards to a lover. Yeah. Anything else? My hair is like getting stuck in the cards. I just heard the path will be clear, and they said it was for this card, and it says main female. So if you are a feminine watching this, or you resonate with feminine energy, they're saying that your pathway is going to be clear. Keep going. Don't give up. And we have a gift. You might have an unexpected gift coming in. All right. Let's pull one of these and then we'll wrap it up. Yeah. Nurture. This is that Empress energy. Loving, nurturing yourself. Oh my gosh. Reveal the mystery. Yeah, I feel like this is whatever... This correlates to whatever like fear you were facing. And then we have confidence. So definitely work on your confidence this month. Make sure you're making time to love and nurture yourself. We have optimism here as well. Really work on mindset work is what I want to say. But I feel like you're already doing that in a really powerful way. We have confidence again. Immunity. So we did mention health issues. I feel like Spirit's saying it's going to be okay if you are working through that. Or you're just not feeling well. Give yourself plenty of rest. Transcendence. And then beginnings. Yeah, there's definitely a brand new beginning here for you. And positive focus. So stay positive. specifically around your confidence. Like, because you totally got this, but I feel like some of you at times might be a little too hard on yourself when you're creating your reality. Or just in general. Yeah. Oh, it aligns perfectly. Expansion, and then we have alignment. Exactly. You're coming into alignment. And you're totally owning it. You're catching those negative thoughts. You're reprogramming your mind. You're moving beyond the situation. Yeah, Spirit's saying trust yourself. I feel that correlates to the confidence as well, whatever field that you are in. You're definitely going to need confidence. Work on your confidence for sure. Non-attachment, I feel like that's more to do with your thoughts than anything. So try practicing non-attachment with your fears, or the negative thoughts that you're having. Like, give them a name, you know, and just call them out by name so that it loses its hold over you, is what I'm trying to say. All right, Cancer, that's everything I have for you. Hit the thumbs up if you like this, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. So proud of you.